Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Home Comedy. As a reminder, please turn off all cell phones at this time. This is an improv show, so audience participation is encouraged. However, this is a family-friendly show, so please keep suggestions appropriate. Thank you, and once again, welcome to Home Comedy.
Oh my goodness, I am so excited for this summer party. Hey! Oh my gosh, Ashley, you look so cute. Yeah. And where are you going? Oh my gosh, you I'm not even kidding. Feel this. Feel it. So cute.
Whoa! Oh my God!
Everybody, what should we play first?
Okay,
Everybody sit down. Who wants to start?
oh, pick me.
Okay, Henry, go.
Jackson, truth or dare? Dare.
I dare you to improv!
Hello, everybody, and welcome to our 2015-16 annual Home Comedy Improv Show. Great to see you all out there tonight. We're going to introduce our team real quick, right down the line. I'm Jackson Grove.
I'm Kyla Johnson!
I'm Winston Anderson.
I'm Yvonne Miranda.
Benjamin Long.
I'm Jackson Chell.
Sydney Aniga. Paige McAdams. I'm Amber Cole.
And I'm Henry Sanfilman. Alright, to start off our night, we're going to play, We're going to play a fun warm-up game called What Are You Doing? Okay. So the way this game works is somebody starts in the middle doing something, and somebody else comes up to them and asks them, what are you doing? And they say something totally different from what they're doing, and then that person has to do that thing, and so on. If you take too long to answer, you're out, and if you say something that's already been said or too close to something that's been said, you're out. So let's get started. Woo! What are you doing?
What are you doing? Brushing my eyebrows.
What are you doing?
Riding a unicorn.
What are you doing?
Ripping out my weeds.
What are you doing?
Interpretive dance.
What are you doing? Having a heart attack.
What are you doing?
Kickboxing.
Hey, yeah, licking a cactus!
What are you doing?
I'm playing with my hair. What are you doing?
Stuffing a pillow.
What are you doing?
Kicking a speaker.
What are you doing? Brushing my hair.
What you doing?
Look at my toes.
What are you doing?
A teddy bear.
I'm not attending class.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Stroking pigeons.
What are you doing?
Putting cheese in my ears.
What are you doing?
The splits. What are you doing? Juggling chainsaws.
What are you doing?
Cracking a pumpkin.
What you doing? Breaking into the zoo?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Looking at my own eyes.
What are you doing?
Punching animals.
What are you doing?
Yoga!
What are you doing? Yelling at a tree.
What are you doing?
Playing with my pet orangutan.
What are you doing?
Finding Neverland.
What are you doing?
Mooing like a cow.
Moo.
What are you doing?
Fishing for love.
Oh.
What are you doing?
Imposing Snow White.
What are you doing?
Practicing my Russian.
What are you doing?
What are you doing? I'm sorry, that's
What are you doing?
Playing quantum mechanics.
What are you doing?
Intense power squats.
What are you doing?
Throwing down! What are you doing?
Trying on necklaces.
What are you doing?
What are your glasses? What are you doing?
Drinking tea.
What are you doing?
Looking at a painting.
What are you doing?
Freezing ice.
What are you doing?
Sitting calmly.
What you doing?
Sucking on my toe.
What are you doing? Starting a business.
What are you doing?
Playing at the sun.
What are you doing?
Contemplating the mysteries of life.
What are you doing?
Watching paint dry.
What are you doing? Blowing bubbles.
What What are you doing?
Spinning in a circle.
What are you doing?
Sitting in a chair.
What are you doing?
Homework.
What are you doing? You're kicking a lamp.
What are you doing?
Belting.
Breaking some bricks.
What are you doing? What are you doing? White.
What are you doing?
Throwing my necklace around. What are you doing?
Painting a child.
What are you doing? Winning a trophy.
What are you doing?
Shaving my eyebrow.
Girl.
What are you doing?
Putting on a football.
What are you doing? Playing out a game.
What are you doing?
Quitting everything.
Bah!
What are you doing?
Bah! Screwing in a light bulb.
What are you doing? Becoming a vet.
What are you doing?
Curling my toe hair. What are you doing?
Becoming a philosopher.
What are you doing? Yes!
Flashback to 7th grade.
What are you doing?
I'm looking at an exit sign. What are you doing?
Painting my pants a new color. What are you doing?
I'm looking at an exit sign.
Good job, everybody. You exit sign twice. So our first game of the night, good warm-up after our warm-up, is a game called Human Props. We all know who we are in Human Props. We have BJ, Jackson, Amber, and Paige. Human Props is a game where two people who are BJ and Paige will start an improv scene, and Jackson and Amber will be props as necessary called for in the scene. So can we get a scene for BJ and Paige? Something generic, like they are at somewhere. Or
They're at Hogwarts.
They're at Hogwarts.
I like that, mate.
Oh my gosh, I lost my wand!
Oh my goodness, again, seriously?
Yes, yes.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm here to save the day all the time. Seriously, you need to learn to keep track
And osmosis! Man, I definitely pronounced that wrong. Well,
I think that you just made me put my hands in the air and wave like I don't care.
well, then take some medicine. Here you go.
Oh, medicine. You're so nice.
Here, have this book as well.
Oh, thank you. Wow, you like to give me things.
It's a big book, big book.
The big book. You can take the big book. All right. Okay. We really need to get to class.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
we have to bring the book. So two person in. Maybe we need like a horse to carry it, or like
Put it on
a
the
flying
horse, yes.
dragon.
Oh, there we go, dragon.
All right, class. Here we are. Now I need a chair. It's gonna be a long time of stand. Oh, there's the chair.
And a pencil. Mine, this pencil is difficult to move. Oh, there we go.
Okay, so where's the teacher?
Well, oh, there he is.
Why is he laying on the ground?
Not sure.
Are you dead? Wait, let's cast a spell. Give me my wand. Wand, appear. Appearioso. I don't know what I just did.
But it saved his life!
Yeah! High five!
So that all our faculty are safe. Continuing on, the next game we're gonna play is a little ditty I like to call Two Lines. So who are our 2 lines, folks? Jackson, Shell, Winston, and Yvonne. Now, 2 Lines is a game which Jackson Shell is going to lead. Both Winston and Yvonne can only use 2 lines given to them by you, and we have to make a scene out of it. So, what are some lines for Winston? Very generic lines. Anything?
Why are you doing that?
Why are you doing that? Perfect. One more for Winston.
Let's go to Starbucks.
Let's go to coffee. How's that? We're going to try to stay away from pop culture. So, let's go to coffee, and why are you doing that? Remember those. For Yvonne, 2 lines.
Do fries go with that?
Do fries go with that? And
How's the weather?
how's the weather? Beautiful. And a starting point for Jackson. Place?
Disneyland.
Disneyland. All right, let's get it rolling.
Oh my gosh, I've been wanting to come here for years.
Let's just go to coffee.
No, we're at
Fries go with
Disneyland.
that?
Okay, let's get something straight. I paid like $2,700.
Why are you doing that?
Because I wanted to see, here's the thing. I wanted to go to like, the place where like, they have like the creatures and I No, I was going to see the place where they see the creatures and I was getting a VIP.
How's the weather?
I hope that it's good or then we'll have to leave.
Let's go to coffee.
No! We're not going to coffee, we're at Disneyland. Okay, what ride do you guys want to go on first?
Let's go to coffee.
No! You mean the teacups? I think you mean the teacups. Yeah, let's do that. Okay.
How's the weather?
It's good, that's why we're here.
But how's the weather?
I don't know how to respond to that.
Why are you doing that?
You know what, if you're just...
How's the weather?
Calm down!
Let's go to coffee.
You guys need to calm down. We're at Disneyland. And he says,
Why are you doing that?
Okay, come on. We're going on the ride. I'm not going to spend my whole day standing here watching you guys mope. Got it?
Why are you doing that?
Okay. Why don't you guys do your thing and I'll do mine.
Let's go to coffee.
Do fries go with that?
Yvonne, your answer is fair with a high of 74 degrees. We know you've been waiting for it. All right, our next game is a game called Job Interview. I'll explain job interviews while our stagehands bring out the table, aka our members. Job interview is a game where two people, being Sydney and Kylie, will leave and we will choose 3 crazy, outright, strange professions for them to do. Don't have to be real professions to pick from. And when they come in, they'll pick a job not knowing what the jobs are. They won't be able to see this. And they will get interviewed for getting that job. And they have to try to guess what their job is through this interview scene. Okay, so can we have some random crazy jobs? What's one?
Chicken trainer.
Chicken trainer. Yes. Beautiful. What's another that we have?
Shoe salesman.
Juice salesman? What? Shoe. Let's make it a little bit weirder.
Pickle dipper.
Yes. I like that one.
Is that appropriate?
Pickle. And one more crazy job.
Cowboy astronaut.
Cowboy astronaut. Ow!
Henry, it looks like B is not going to work. You may need to find another occupation.
I remember the pickle dipper business went out of business years ago. Okay. We have an eraser. Beautiful. Let's have one more crazy job.
Chainsaw juggler.
Chainsaw juggler. Chainsaw G juggler. 2 R's. Okay.
Wow, good spelling.
Now to bring back our first interviewee.
Astronaut.
Okay.
Let's all cheer really loud.
For your spelling.
Hello, my name's James.
Hi. Hey, Jessica. Hi.
Will you be applying for job A, B, or C?
See?
C. My oh my.
Have you ever been to space before? Yes. How many crazy hats do you own? I own about 3 crazy hats.
Do you like to bring ropes when you go to space?
You know, I do. I think it's really essential for every mission. Rope, it keeps you from floating away. And then it can also keep your hats close to you. Because it just floats off. And then you pull it back and it's just great.
How many times have you done this before?
About 3. Say I get a hat every time.
So when you practice, do you work on a ranch?
Yes.
In space?
Yes. Space Ranch. Yeah, there's a lot of cows. They float around up there. They're just great. It was great. Mountain's a little bit challenging. I like to lift the hats though. They're really well up there. It's so much crazier, you know, being in space.
So do you enjoy your space ranch?
I do. I really like working on the Space Ranch, and I love being just around all the space animals. They're so much different than the ones we have here. You know?
How do you feel about the Old West?
The Old West. I love it. I love being a space cowboy.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And our next contestant is on her way.
Hello, my name's Mark.
Nice to meet you, Mark. I'm Susie.
Susie, awesome.
So job A or B today?
Let's go with B today.
Oh my.
So are you in the circus?
That's a very, straight to the question.
Sure no.
Yes. Okay, I'm a little embarrassed about it, but it's not that big of a deal, guys.
What weapons do you own?
Well, you're just learning everything about me.
What's my job?
Well, there's just round and say 5.
Which weapon is your most favoriteest weapon of them all?
I like the whip.
Or are you gonna go?
like a chainsaw.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Are you very good at timing and precision?
Oh, I am awesome at juggling chainsaws.
Wow. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's
Popular.
gotta check. Yes. Okay, so now we're gonna play usually a crowd favorite game. This game's called Party Quirks. Paige, Kylie, Winston, and myself. Party Quirks, Paige, we're gonna ask you to leave the room.
Bye.
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 It's okay. It's not okay. Now that Paige is gone, we're going to let you know that Paige is the host of a party. So when Paige comes out, we won't be here and we will all enter her party as characters. Now, all of our characters have 2 very interesting things about ourselves that Paige has to guess through the scene. So let's start with Winston. What's one crazy thing that Winston loves to do?
Train chickens.
Winston loves to train chickens, but he is deathly afraid of
Gladiators.
gladiators. Winston is a chicken trainer who's afraid of gladiators. Bye, Winston. Kylie's job that she's had for over 50 years is
Touching balloons.
maybe something a little bit more workish. What's
balloon animals.
making balloon animals? Kylie makes balloon animals for a living, but Kylie absolutely hates
Loud noises.
loud noises. Loud noises. Thank you, Kylie. Goodbye. I love more than anything in the world what body part?
Ankle.
Ankle. I love ankles. Ankles are my obsession. However, I let out an ear-piercing scream because I am afraid of
Feet.
feet. All right, let's all cheer to bring Paige out.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for my surprise birthday party. I hope no one realizes I planned it for myself. Oh, first guest. Oh, what a nice chicken.
Thank you, I'm soothing Reginald.
Oh, cute. I kind of like chicken, especially for dinner, but I mean, I wouldn't eat yours, but. I just hate knocking. It's so sudden. That's my favorite animal. Oh, I don't know.
Don't look down, don't look down, don't look down. Nobody look down. Just the ground. Stop!
Fine. So how old is Reginald?
Oh, he's turning 7 tomorrow.
Oh, cute. I'm so glad that he could come with to my surprise birthday party that I didn't know was happening. Thank you for coming! Very loud sounds.
Are you wearing shoes?
No.
Reginald! No! Be gone, foul poultry!
Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna take Reginald into this room over here where there's a sink and a fridge. He can just stay in there, turn on the water.
Are you wearing shoes?
I don't think so.
I have to risk it.
Reginald is no. What you doing?
I saw it! It burns in the back of my mind!
Okay.
What's your favorite animal?
I like pandas.
Okay, wait.
Okay, you don't need to make me a balloon animal.
So do you own any swords?
Yeah.
You wouldn't plan on using those swords, would you?
This one?
No!
What? It's just a little sword.
No!
What's happening?
No!
What? What?
Stay still.
Still.
Just let it happen.
Don't be afraid of
Sword. It's when people use them.
Don't be afraid of combat.
Sharp things are not sports.
Are you afraid of, like, killing people?
No. I'm afraid of
Hey,
people
are you
who do
afraid of the
that.
ground or something?
It's what's on the ground. I have to throw up that way.
I don't even anything on my carpet. No.
You sure?
Positive. Don't touch my feet!
Ah! Foul language!
In the bathroom.
This is my job. You can't keep me from it. Yes.
Are you a chicken butcher?
No.
Please stay still.
Still.
Answer me this.
What?
Do yours get swollen?
Only when I've eaten too much salt.
What happens?
Stop!
I just
What
love
is it
them
with-
so much!
What is it with you and loving feet so much? I can tell.
Stop using that word!
Okay. Besides, Reginald, what's up? What's new? What's good?
Well, I like to protest against people who you know, whap, whap.
Hey,
Yes,
did you
a kind.
watch that show the other night with the
it's much bloodier.
the Strongman American?
Ninja.
No, the other one.
Got talent?
No. Where it's like Ninja Warrior, but they're American.
Beauty American Psycho?
Pathetic.
I don't watch TV. I only get 5 channels.
Just
okay?
hold still.
Oh my God, what is this? Okay, stop touching my ankles. That is enough. That is enough. So like,
You know, it's not fencing, it's actual bah!
you can stab. You
No. Well,
So if I brought, hang on.
recreational
Hang
stabbing is
on.
okay, but you know, when
Hey,
it's-
do you have a radiator?
Brought a knife and
Do you,
just,
do you have a radiator? Do you have a radiator?
yeah.
I'm glad you have a radiator.
Hey, Henry! There it is. Sweet mother of mercy, make an end!
Okay, your feet are fine.
I have them too!
Cut it. Things.
Yeah, I mean, it's okay as long as you
Vegetables,
don't
chicken heads.
anything. I mean, as long as you don't do it, you know, for fun or anything, or just
You're against
watching it.
recreational murder?
No. I mean, a little stabbing.
What's touching me? What is touching me?
Me.
What? No, not.
Oh, it's my toe.
What is your toe on?
It's on your foot.
Oh God!
That's because of your feet or something?
Oh, the irony. The irony. Shh. Oh, fun game. Our next game involves 4 people and it's called Evil Twin. 4 people up. Now, Jackson and Yvonne are very kind-hearted and nice people. They're about the nicest people that there can be. On the other hand, me and BJ are not. We are Jackson and Yvonne's evil twins. And at any point of the scene, we can freeze the scene by saying freeze and tap out our twin and go in their place. So we'll see where this goes. Can we have a scene for Jackson and Yvonne? You're shopping!
So do you want to visit Claire's next?
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Claire's? Did I just say Claire's?
Yeah.
Oh.
What's wrong with hers?
You know what? If you want to go there, we can go.
Yeah.
I'll respect your decision.
Freeze!
I love Claire's. Let's go.
Claire's is overpriced, out of date, and pathetic. You sicken me.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, you should buy that dress. It makes you look fat.
You don't need a dress to make you look fat.
I'm speechless. Look at your face.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have dragged me to Claire's the other day, and maybe my face would still be pretty then. You ruined me.
I'll pierce your ears myself.
Ah! Oh! The pain is soothing.
Okay, what are you doing? Ow! Hey, that is not the way we treat people.
We treat people like this.
No! Ow! Stop it!
No.
You need to stop.
I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. I just.
Oh, it's okay.
I
understand.
didn't-
People
I-
act crazy sometimes.
I
You know,
didn't mean it.
it's okay. You know, like hormones.
It's
Freeze! You know what would make you feel better? This piece of tissue paper that I have. have a couple more games for y'all. Our next game, most of you hopefully were asked at the door to write down some famous quotes for movies. And now we will be using those quotes. So can some people grab the quotes while I explain the game? Movie Quotes is a game with 3 people, I believe, and we all get 3 random movie quotes from the pile. We'll start our scene, and at random points in the scene, we don't know what our quotes are. We pull them out, read them, and have to use them in that position in our scene. So, gets interesting. Remember not to read your quotes.
Jackson, go here.
Everybody have 3? I think I have 3. 1, I have that. 2, 3. Okay, can we have a scene?
World War II.
World War II.
Whoa.
Does everybody know what happened in World War II?
Okay, we can do this.
Let's start.
Dye your hair blonde!
Oh.
My hair is blonde. Hey, you don't want to go near that guy. He's kind of cranky. You know, one time, you know what he said to me? He said, "Have fun storming the castle." I was quite offended.
said that. I'm built for comfort, not for speed.
So you want to stand on this side then?
I just can't do it.
Yeah, he's gonna kill you. Sorry.
What are you guys doing?
We're as you wish.
Exactly!
What's she?
Can you feel it now, Mr. Krabs?
Oh my gosh! You've got psycho! It's a good thing I'm an American spy.
Maybe there's more to life than being really good looking.
Hey, I'm from America.
Canadian,
No! America! You know what I say to you? Just keep swimming across the Pacific Ocean! Awesome! Movie quotes, gotta love them. Okay. So, our next scene is an interesting scene. Precursor to our next scene, does everybody know what the fourth wall is in theater terms? The fourth wall is the wall that is right here when we're in a scene, and you're seeing through it. So, anytime during this scene, it's called film noir, an actor can pause the scene, break the fourth wall, and talk to the audience, and then jump back into the scene without the other actor knowing what they said. So let's have our film noir actors up, Jackson and Paige. Can Jackson and Paige get a scene, please? Let's go with at an award show. At an award show.
I'm so gonna win it, you suck!
Freeze. I looked at the ballot. I won.
Oh, you know what? You're right. I just hope we can stay friends afterwards.
I don't.
So rude. Oh, okay. Let's find out who won for best improver.
Freeze. Definitely not her.
Freeze. Wasn't even nominated.
And the winner is Winston.
Oh my God! Winston!
What is this madness? I didn't
Okay, well, what's the next award?
Honestly, I just kind of want to go sit by Angelina Jolie right now because her cheekbones make me stronger, and you are making me
Freeze! Angelina Jolie doesn't even like her.
Yeah, I know, right? He's so fake. Oh. Oh my God! We're up next! We're up next! I'm gonna beat you! And the award goes to
Freeze!
Jackson Grove.
Congratulations, Jackson. Okay, our final scene for this evening is a delightful little ditty we like to call Diary. So can we get our table brought out? Right. Diary is a scene that starts with a narrator. I believe Winston is our first narrator. And he is writing in his diary because that's what Winstons do. And as he's writing in his diary, Kylie will be acting out what he writes in his diary. At any point if a character is brought into the scene, then our good friend Sydney is going to jump in as that character, and once they are both in, either one of them can push Jackson out of the narrator spot and continue where he left off on their diary entry. After that, anybody is allowed to jump in. So, without further ado, Winston, your diary.
That was my alarm clock. I woke up and strolled downstairs happily to see my mom cooking me breakfast. Good morning, you filthy wench, I yelled. Winston, you are a horrible person. I wish you were never born. Thanks, Mom, I said as I ate my breakfast and hopped on the school bus. On the bus, I saw my best friend, Tim. Tim is a pretty swell guy. So we were talking and talking and talking, and then the concept of Brian came up. I had loved Brian ever since I was born. I came out of the womb loving Brian. And Tim had the nerve to say, oh, by the way, Brian's moving. I knew what I had to do. I opened up the window. I jumped out of that school bus, and I sprinted to Brian's.
And I sprinted to Brian's. I finally arrived, knocked on the door, and his mother answered it. And I said, Mrs. Anderson, is it true? You guys are moving. And she said, yeah. And I said, may I please go see Brian in his room? And she said, yeah. So I walked up the stairs. And I think I went into his room. As I was walking upstairs, and right before I opened the door, I heard a noise. And it sounded like a girl's voice. What? I thought to myself, I thought I was the only girl in his life. Apparently not, though. I opened the door, and there she is, Susie Jenkins. Can you believe it? Susie was there. I took that girl down to the ground and started beating her up. She was not part of his life, and I was his. She was not. Get him! Once I had finished Susie, I decided to go talk to him, to talk to Brian. As I was talking to Brian, he said that we no longer had any feelings for each other. Apparently, he didn't get this concept, because I told him that we were going to live happily ever after, and that is what I intended to do, so I messed up the moving plans, and we moved into my house in the basement. And, my parents don't know that until this day, so we're living happily ever after.
Oh, Brian. Well, thank you, friends. Well, that was our 2015 home comedy show. Stick around. It's just $3 if you want to stay for the next show. They're all different, all fun and funny. So, improv.